Hey guys, and welcome back to the greenhouse, or as you bloody dogs. As soon as you start, of course. So welcome back to a wild adventure. We've been away for a little while, and that is quite easy to explain. So as I'm sure you all know, Sophie broke her foot, and that meant that we actually ended up coming back from Bali a little bit early, and we'll get into that another time. But I think what happened was basically we just got consumed with getting back into the swing of things here, and then that's actually had a bit of a detrimental effect on our ability to kind of find the motivation to make videos. And a lot's happened, and we made a lot of decisions. So the first thing that's going to be happening is that Sophie's going to be moving away and doing her own YouTube channel. And I'm pretty much going to be taking over this one. Obviously it's still a family orientated thing, but any of the editing and the ideas and things that come across it will generally be me. So on that note, it's going to shift a little bit and become more about our adventure to establish ourselves as a family. So rather than the whole travelling thing, it's going to be more about what are we doing to establish ourselves, making some money, finding that ultimate freedom that we desire, and ultimately utilising social media to show you guys what we're doing, but also try and create some financial freedom for ourselves. Hence the reason why I'm sitting in the shed. So, as you can see this wood here, this wood is the cladding for the side of a horse trailer which I'm reconditioning. Now this horse trailer, we've had a few different ideas for it, but predominantly it's going to be a juice bar / healthy snack bar, and we're also working on getting our personal license, so we're going to do healthy style cocktails. So rather than just the idea of getting everyone absolutely obliterated, it'll be really fresh fruits and foraged ingredients. We have lots of elderflower around here, so we'll make our own elderflower cordial, and then that could be like an elderflower fizz, etc, etc. And that will be available to start with, like weddings and things, but ultimately we would like to just have it so that we're ultimate freedom, take it wherever we want, and get going on some events and things. So that is one kind of subsection of what this YouTube channel is going to become, and I'm going to show you how I am reconditioning the trailer and the progression of that, and then the journey of what we're doing in order to market it and get it out and see what's what in that industry, and the ups and downs, because I'm sure there's going to be a bit of both. Second of all, I've kind of taken a little bit of a mission for myself. I found it really hard to readjust back into UK life, and that's happened to me before when I've travelled, and I think it's just because I for the most part disagree with the way the societal norms, the ideas of the 9 to 5, and just general social pressure you have to conform to certain ideologies. But also, having said that, I also have found a new appreciation for things such as business. Whereas I always just wanted to make money in order to have freedom, now I kind of coming more around to the idea of, I wouldn't say legacy, but something to hand down to Aubrey. I want him to have this most stable environment that I can possibly provide for him. I'm not saying he needs to grow up with millions and millions of pounds, but wouldn't it be nice if we weren't struggling to pay the bills? So that's going to be part of the journey, just kind of that readjustment back to UK life, and also the things that I'm doing in order to better myself and keep my mind in a stronger place to make sure I don't get into that swinging towards depressive state of mind, because I'm doing a lot to have certain trigger points, and there's a lot of trigger points that I'm working on finding out what they are and how to deal with them. But even more so, the things that I'm doing to try and keep my mind on the positive aspects of things. And one of those things is that I've entered a triathlon on the 1st of July, and I've entered a training regime for that. So I'm not necessarily going to be talking about my training per se. Look at there they are. It's me. I'm not going to be talking about my training per se, but just about the brutality of it and where my mind is and how it's affecting me, and whether it's the positives and negatives, and more about just me tackling the dark side. Really, I'm very aware that it's there, and I'm very aware that I could quite easily sink and not swim, but I'm choosing to swim, and I think that's important. We do have a choice. As hard as it may be sometimes to get out of bed in the morning and motivate yourself, like, it was so hard to actually try and get myself to make this video, because I just felt almost like a sense of worthlessness. It's not, what's the point? Like, nobody really wants to hear what you've got to say. But that's not actually the reason I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I want people to want to hear what I've got to say. I'm doing it as an outlet and an opportunity to create a newer, stronger, faster, sharper, happier, more joyful me. And that's it really. I just wanted to update you. We've also got loads of footage which I'm going to edit from the trip as well. So they'll be coming in periodically as like little flashbacks, TBT, hashtag TBT. And I'll get those up as and when. And every video that I'm going to do from now on is going to be unedited, here I am, no bullshit. Because I can't be arsed with this, like, editing in this, like, what we were doing in Bali was as much as they were very honest videos, you can still edit out the shit that you don't want people to see, and I can't be arsed with that, so fuck it. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. If you swear, you swear. It's the universe. It's, you know, if you don't want to hear the word fuck, don't let your kids watch. They're going to hear it anyway, though, so let's face it. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. A wild adventure, the direction it's going to go, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you've enjoyed the spending some time in my office. It's pretty cool. It belonged to my grandpa, and happy to be here. Sophie's going to yoga. I'm going right now. Ciao.